Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 17th through 23rd. And let's see what we have for you, shall we? Change. Pathway. Wealthy man. High honor. Mature woman. Marriage. Teardrops. Great personal sorrow. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. And flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Okay, let's get out your tarot. Okay, we have the Sun, High Priestess, the Magician, 3 major arcana. Interesting. We'll get into that, won't we? Temperance, there's a 4th one. Ace of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, expect some change. That's a lot of major arcana. 4 of Wands, the Chariot, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. You definitely are leaving some things behind, for sure. And it hasn't been easy. But I feel like you're trying to be a winner in your life. Have more abundance. Whether this is have better relationships, make more money, be more happy, be more spiritually connected. And it's not easy. It's not easy to let things go, and it's not easy to change. Because I feel like this week, it's pretty hard for you. But you're on the right path. So this is more of a confirmation for you. You're on the right path. You're learning a lot about yourself spiritually. What's right, what's not right. What you should allow, what you shouldn't allow. It's taking time for you to understand that and to learn that. This is not something that just happens on a whim. You're learning, you know, in your own way. You're learning. You're learning also to listen to your intuition as well. And that the power is in your hands. So this is interesting because it's like you can fall back into old habits. You can do the things that you've always done. But is it going to be helpful to you? Is it going to be good for you or is it not? That's really the question here. So it seems like it's really hard for you to leave something behind. Even though you should. Even though you need to. You may be struggling with it a little bit today. You may run into some money issues this week. And it feels like you feel like you deserve better. Like you should have gotten more money. Like you shouldn't have to face anything like this. It just doesn't feel fair. It feels as though you feel like I've done all the things that I should be doing, or I've been living my life right. Why is this happening? Why am I going through this? Like why? It's more of a why. But you'll be fine. I feel like you've been patient, you've been kind, and then all of a sudden this thing comes in, or this situation comes in, and you have to deal with it. You can deal with it. You have the power, you have the rights, like you can deal with it. It just seems a little bit complicated. It seems like you don't like it. You don't want to be involved in it. You know, if you could just push it to the side, you would, but you definitely can deal with it. Like it's not bad. Okay. Yeah. And you've either been in an immature relationship or dealing with somebody that hasn't been immature. They haven't been giving you the type of nurturing that you want in a relationship, but you've been, I feel like, nurturing them. But you want to get married. But you want to be with someone. So I see you almost sort of settling when you really shouldn't. Like there's no point in you settling. You shouldn't settle for this person. I feel like you got marriage on the mind. Okay? Like you want to be married and you're doing all the things you can to be married, you know, or like getting yourself in that married mindset or in a relationship type mindset. But be careful that you're not the one doing all the nurturing, Sagittarius. Okay? That's what I'll say to you. Be careful with that. So let's see what we have for you spiritually this week. All right, so we have the great mystery and breath, or breathe, or breath. I guess it's breath, it's not breathe. Breathe has an E on it. Okay, so I don't know why breathe came up though. So I'm just getting really this week, there's a lot of things that you can't explain. There's a lot of things that happen that you did not anticipate. You didn't set the situation up for it to happen to you. It just happens. It just starts. And you have to learn to just deal with it. And I feel like that's what this week is. This week is like that understanding that things happen. It feels like things are just kind of hitting you in the gut this week. Out of nowhere, and you're not anticipating them. But there is a reason. The great mystery is like, you know, things happen for a reason and sometimes you can't explain it. Or right now, this week, you cannot explain it. So just take a deep breath and remember that there's a bigger picture. There's always a bigger picture. Okay? All right. Well, Sagittarius, I love you. And I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.